Today, I'm in Mineral King in Sequoia National Park, and we're gonna be heading up to Eagle Lake, about 3.5 to 4 miles up, 2,000 plus elevation gain. So it should be not that hard of a day. We're gonna stay up at that lake, hopefully do some tenkara fishing, enjoy some beautiful views, hopefully see some cool things, and then the next night we're gonna head over to another location. So, hey, let's see what happens. Let's get going. Yeah, looking pretty sweet already. I believe this is some California fuchsia or some really old scarlet gilead. Manzanita are flowering, so these are the manzanita flowers. Just been slowly making our way up out of the valley, just kind of following the contours up. Trail hasn't been too bad so far. Still a decent amount of wildflowers out, as you can see, and a few marmots already, so it's a lovely hike. Here's some deer on trail, some babies, and then right next to that is just a spectacular waterfall coming down. Man, wow. Well, I've been waiting for a good 5 or 10 minutes, and so hopefully this is not the day I get attacked by a deer. Hi, Momos. Alright, she let me by. She's not coming up on my back to attack me. I did scatter the baby, so I do feel kind of bad, but... Alright, I'm at the junction for Eagle Lake, Mosquito Lake, and White Chief Canyon. Whew. I'm going to be heading this way towards Eagle Lake, another 2.3 miles. Trail's been really shooting up now. Got to make that elevation. Beautiful wildflower display here. You got Indian paintbrush, ranger buttons here, some remnants of there's white yarrow out there, and Bigelow's sneezeweed, and some purple one I'm not really familiar with. First decent lupin I've seen. Most of the other ones have been dead so far. It's not as crazy looking as I was thinking, but this is Eagle Creek here, and it flows into a sinkhole here. It just disappears into a hole and then comes out later down the mountain. That's crazy. One of my favorite wildflowers here, Kelly's lily, right next to the creek. Pretty sweet. All right, we're at the junction for Mosquito Lake and Eagle Lake this way, and this is the way we're going. It's 1.4 miles, but I think it's like 1,000 elevation gain, so it should be fun. Opening up to a little bit of views here. Beautiful view of the meadow here. Oh, I've just been climbing, and pretty happy that the switchbacks here have been like half shaded. Just made it a lot easier for trekking and taking breaks and all that good stuff. So that's a bonus. I think I'm about a mile from the lake. A lot more climbing though. Not a bad place to take a break. So that's definitely a problem in the trail, huh? I guess people have been going around this way. But man, that's a big boulder. This is also interesting. This is the trail, I'm guessing. Kind of just goes up this. Huh. These are some of my favorite couches. Have our first little look at Eagle Lake here. Here it is. Pretty sweet. Beautiful color. All right, the mission now is to find a campsite. And so the rule here is you can't stay between the trail and the lake. So we're probably gonna be somewhere up on this hillside here. Let's go check it out. Awesome view though here from this side of the lake. Looking down the valley, and then lake's looking pretty nice. I didn't know, but there's a toilet here, I guess. Up this way. Let's check it out. Housekeeping. Huh. That's a pretty nice one. Decently flat spot here, and at least 100 feet away from the lake, and not on trail that I know of. I'll look around a little more. That's probably where I'm setting up. So I found this nice spot right here, a little closer, so I don't have to go up and down as much. Pretty nice. All right, we got the tent all set up, so I get the sleeping setup all set up also. All right, pad all inflated. Boom, boom, nice, looking good. Like normal here, we got the enlightened equipment quilt. Go and get that in here and puff it up. And then we got our nice down pillow we've been bringing. If it's not thick enough, we'll put a jacket in there or something at the end of the night. Super cool bird nest in here. Just in the tree here. Pretty cool. Alright, gonna get some water from right here. This looks pretty clear. Water is definitely warmed up. Beautiful view from here. I'm not sure what mountain that is. Maybe one of the Sequoias. Super cool. We're gonna start up dinner in like 15 minutes or 20 minutes. But in the meantime, we'll kind of go through the food that I got out here. We got some cheese for tonight's dinner. We got some beef sticks, jalapeno or hatch green pepper actually. Those are good. Some corn nuts. We got the Welch's. We got pistachio jalapeno lime. We got a beat up donut stick for probably tonight. We got some more dessert, a Star Crunch. Some stuff for the morning, some Swiss Miss. And some oatmeal just in case I'm feeling extra hungry. Some Ritz crackers, extra, for lunch and stuff like that. Let's see some more of those. Fruit snacks. We brought some mangoes, some dried mangoes. Awesome. Another thing for breakfast, maybe fig bar, strawberry. I've been liking these. They got a good 200 calories in them, and they're pretty good in the morning. For dinners, we're gonna be having tonight. We're gonna have a taco mix. It's some ground beef, taco seasoning, jalapeno, bell pepper, onion, and I'll add the cheese to that. It'll be really good. Tomorrow night we'll probably just do an Ichiban chicken ramen. These are pretty good. They got 460 calories, and I'll probably just cook it in the pouch that I'm making the dehydrated meal in. I think that's about it. You know, I always come prep with the Propels. I got berry, watermelon, something else in here. But that's about it. And yeah, we're gonna get dinner going here in a minute. Need about 6 to 8 ounces for my homemade dehydrated meal, so filter that up. And this guy, wait for a nice boil. I've showed you guys what's in here before, inside the taco dehydrated mix that I got. It's got obviously ground beef, bell pepper, It's got some jalapenos in there, some onion, and then I'm gonna add that cheesy cheese once I get it all rehydrated. Looks pretty good to me. Make my awesome Propel mix here. Going with watermelon today. Add that cheese, I think. Yeah. Oh, that looks pretty freaking good. All right, there you go. That's what it's looking like. It looks pretty awesome to me. Time to dig in. So good. Show you what a bite of one of these guys looks like. Look at that. Everything you need. All right, so water's starting to calm down. We got dinner done, and the sun's starting to go down. So that means it's time to do some fishing. So I'll be running my Tenkara 9-foot Adventic pocket, and then this kind of gray fly here. A little beat up, but it's probably caught about 30 plus fish, and we're looking to add to it today. Let's see what happens. Oh, dang, he bit that, buddy. Yeah, well. Can't get a hook. Fish on, baby. Beautiful brookie. A little deeper right here. Oh. Fish on the other side of this rock. Guess he couldn't see me. It's okay. Oh. Beautiful. He got the fly out himself. I don't know if you can see that beautiful brook trout there. And we're gonna let him take off. Right there in the channel, baby, and you get a trout on like that. That's how we do it. That's how we do it. We're gonna. There's brook trout number 3 right there. Beautiful. Let's get him back in. Throw right here into this deep, boys. Oh my God! Fish on right when we cast. Oh my Jesus! That was the quickest fish on we got today, and this is the rowdiest one too today. Bring him in. He's not very happy. He's beautiful looking though. Oh my gosh! Beautiful brookie there. Look at that orange. Oh man. Catch of the day right there. Look at that guy. He's a thick guy. Woo, let's get him back in. Let's get him back in. So crystal clear right here, I think. I've been seen. Oh, he pulled it. Oh, there's a fish on. Ooh, fish on. Spider. Yeah, beautiful guy. Pretty sweet. Let's get him back in. Oh man, first cast fish on here. Oh man, look at this guy. This is maybe the catch of the day there. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Let's get him back in quick. Jumping out the water over here for it. Fish on, easy baby. This guy's not that big, I don't think, but oh, you know what? Man, they are consistently being decently chunkers over here. Pick the rod up. Let's go for a back-to-back. Oh man, look at that. That's a back-to-back. Cast to cast. Brook trout right there. This is a nice looking guy too. There we go, fish on, baby. Man. I don't know if that's number 10 or something. I think that's 10 now on the day. So, let's see. And we get it back to back here. Oh my Jesus. Look at that. Back to back, cast to cast. This lake just hits. I don't know if much will come up here and fish. I feel like it's just like taking them out here. Fish on, baby. You did spit it out. There we go. Look at that beautiful guy. All right, give you one last look around the lake before I call it a night. It's about 8:45, 8:30, something like that. Yeah, we're gonna go back up to the tent and watch a show and then go to bed. But the lake's looking pretty stellar still. It's been looking great in these evening hours. Pretty sweet. See you guys in the morning. Good morning, guys. Beautiful day here on Eagle Lake. Unfortunately, I woke up feeling really sick, so I got a massive headache and nausea. I don't know. I was feeling it on that drive-in yesterday on the Mineral King Road. Super windy. I had to pull over a couple times and I almost threw up, but I thought I was over it. I woke up this morning and I feel like complete trash. So the plan was to do something really cool and go off trail today and head over to another lake off trail. However, we're gonna have to save that for another trip. I just don't got it in me today, and so it's gonna be a one-nighter out here at Eagle Lake, and we're just gonna take this morning easy and try to take some pills and feel a little better this morning. enjoy the sunrise, and then just try to make it back to the car. Woo! Oh yeah, definitely feeling it. All my muscles feel super weak this morning. I struggled even getting down to the lake shore to get my camera. So we're taking it slow. We're gonna work on some hot chocolate this morning. And yeah, get that going. All right, definitely got hot enough water this morning. I'm gonna mix this up. All right, so I took a little Zofran and ibuprofen, and I'm feeling a little better. However, my muscles just feel like they can't do anything, so I feel like I got an actual sickness of some sort. And so I think I'm just gonna stick with the plan of getting out of here today and just doing it overnight. Even though it's quite depressing when you plan something and then can't do it, but it always, I think it's always better to be able to get ahead of yourself and stop a trip before, you know, something gets worse. Because I go off trail over here and I get super sick over the ridge, things could just get bad. So yeah, let's just enjoy this hot chocolate and granola bar this morning and just enjoy the views here. This guy right here has been my best friend this morning. And we're gonna say hi one more time before I head out. Hey dude. Last look at Eagle Lake this morning before we head back to the trailhead. Got some beautiful Sierra shooting stars in this meadow. Look at awesome. Hi, Mama. Looking at the map last night, and I'm pretty sure that sweet waterfall we were walking by on day one right here is the outlet of Crystal Lake. It's another lake that's definitely on my agenda, things to do.